She's been down there at the Grand Ole Opry for 175 years. He said she carries on like she's from the country. He said, I bet she ain't from the country. He said, I bet she don't know a goose from a gander. I turned around and I said, well, at Grinder's Switch, we don't worry about that. We just put them all out there. together and let them figure it out for themselves.
Well, that was the end of her. Well, that ended her. So glad to have all y'all here tonight. Y'all traveling all the way to Nashville. Good little group over here. Yes. Good little group over here. Y'all grin like mule eating briars, you know. That's how. Shows your teeth. How do? Good to see y'all over here in the corner. Hello, Miss Wesley. Good to see you, girl. Ready to testify tonight. Tonight's the night, honey. Had a wonderful happy hour over the full moon. Those of you that were not there to testify with us, we had a good time. I do, Miss Steve. Good to see you, darling. Good to see you. A Western hat on tonight. She's a red cowgirl. Good. Hello. How are y'all? Over here in the corner. Good. We don't expect y'all to testify after a while, so be thinking about what you want to stand up and say, you know, carry on. That's the way it should be. Yes, sir. How do, Miss Sweetheart? You all right, honey? You looking good tonight. Got your shirt on right, I see. Yeah, got a little vest on there. Yeah, I hear you just come back from Mexico. Yeah, get out there and testify to them children. I bet you did. I saw some pictures of one she wanted to worship. I bet you, did you get to worship the one that you saw? That's wonderful, yeah. Honey, I tell you, we got a show lined up here that's just going to kill a horse tonight. I got to talking about cellular phones. And about how, well, Miss Marianne, how are you tonight? You did survive. You did. God love you. Good to see you tonight. I thought the other night you just dead in the world. And we perched her up here on the tabulating table, and at 3:30 in the morning, she was ready to go home. It was a fun night, y'all. Y'all should have been here. I guess that's where the rest of these people were. Anyway, as I was saying, they told me that I had to be very careful with this dress, that Miss Minnie Pearl was a good Christian woman, that she didn't flash her dress around.
Johnson wore a slip.
Shut up. Well, let's break the legs now. Y'all excuse me, I'm trying to be civil. Thank you. New girdle. Thank you, yes. Sears and Roebuck, best rubber in town. As I was started to say a while back when I thought of it, last month I got off on the subject of cellular phones, of how they irritated me. You know, you go to the restaurant and you sit down and you have lunch and you're trying to get away from the phones, and somebody fool is sitting there with one, and damn if they don't let it ring at least 3 times before they answer the friggin' thing. So I happened to be the other week at a restaurant and having dinner, and decided I had to go to the potty. Yes, I had to go to the potty. So I went into the restroom, and I went in there and got the little stall. And just lo and behold, as I started to pull my panties down...
Hey, like a treat! For you.
Oh, thank you! Hello? This phone's appropriate for the show, I understand. Yes, I realize it's time for us, if we can, to bring to the stage, if you will, the one, the only, Miss Lisa Luft.
Don't know when I've been so blue. Don't know what's come over you. You found someone, and don't it make say goodbye. I didn't mean to treat you bad. Didn't know just what I had. But honey, now and don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes blue.
get this.
How big's your pussy?
It's big as a wolf's ass. I'm not done. This is an impression. This is a Jew at the beach. Ding, 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 ding. I'm sorry. I'm so glad that Miss G asked me to come be in this show. I just happened to be home for a few days, and it's good to be back at the Parliament House once again. Thank God they had these good Christian fans here, like we used to have at church. Do you all remember when they used to have these at the church houses? Do you? They had the Lord's Supper on the back of them. They did. This one says Independent Life. I wish that we had a big picture of the Lord's Supper. Do y'all know what the last thing that was said before the Lord's Supper? No, ma'am. Everybody wants your picture took. Get on this side of the table. Growing up in Kentucky was very different. I grew up with all this music, and when Eddie came out and did Charlie Pride, that was a great rush for me because my mother's favorite singer at that time was Charlie Pride. And I love all those old country singers. And I just want to tell you, growing up in Brownsville, Kentucky, that's the hometown of 600 people. That's the biggest town in the entire county. The county where I came from did not have a stoplight. We're talking this is a little fucking place. The people, country people are simple. They really are. That's why some of the country music might seem a little simple. Well, they just tell stories and tales about basic day-to-day. So I want to tell you all a story about Ethel and Elmer Cook. Hold my Christian fan, please. Thank you. Ethel and Elmer Cook, there was an older couple. Miss Ethel was a first grade teacher for years and years and years. And Elmer taught science in high school. Well, honey, by the time I got to high school, they said, how old is Miss Ethel Cook? They said, well, when God said, let there be light, that bitch threw the switch. She had been around for a while. Her and Elmer. Now, they went to the doctor. They went to the doctor to get them a checkup. Neither one of them could hear or see worth a damn by this time. Well, Ethel, they called her in the back first. The doctor was checking her over. Just a basic checkup, you know, for the two of them. And they said, well, Ethel, how's your hearing okay? And she said, what? I said, they said, is your hearing okay? She said, I hear just fine. I said, all right. Well, what about your eyesight? She said, I see just fine. I think I do. Said, do you have any heart troubles? Ethel said, no, I don't have no heart troubles. Said, do you ever have any trouble with your colon? Ethel said, no, I don't have no trouble with my colon. Said, well, do you and Elmer still have intercourse? And she said, intercourse. I don't know. I'll be right back. She got out, went out to the lobby of the doctor's office and said, hey, Elmer, we still got intercourse? Elmer stood up and said, Ethel, if I told you once, I've told you 100 times. It's Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Ladies and gentlemen, hands together! Hands together! And bring the stage if you will at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Dianne London.
I can't remember when he going around. Well, that old fella did a heap of work. Spent his whole life walking plowed ground. He had a one-room shack not far from us. Well, we was about as poor as him. He had one old mule he called Midnight. And I trailed along after them. He used to plow them roads straight and deep. And I'd come along there behind and I'd plodge with my own bare feet. Old Rivers was a friend of mine. The sun would get high and that mule would work. And old Rivers would finally say, whoa. He'd wipe his brow, lean back in the reins and talk about a place he's gonna go. Say, one of these days, I'm gonna climb this mountain, walk up there among them clouds, where the cotton's high and the corns are grow, and there ain't no fields to plow. I got a letter today from the folks back home. They're all fine, crops is dry. Down near them in Mom said, son, you know old Rivers died. They're sitting here now in this new plowed earth, trying to find me a little shade. With the sun beating down across the fields I see, that mule, old Rivers, and me. Now one of these days, I'm gonna climb that mountain, walk up there among them clouds, where the cotton's high and the corns are grown, and there ain't no fields to plow. With the sun beating down across the fields I see, that mule, old Rivers, and me.
We're gonna turn
culture lovers. Thank you so much. Yes. I think that's such a pretty song. Yes, it's just a pretty song that Miss Brenda Lee did. Well, is everybody having a good time so far? Woo, that's wonderful. We're having a real good time up here doing this good stuff. And now, dear friends, I want to introduce a dear friend of mine that's back with us, and I'm just thrilled to death to have her back in Orlando living again. She was living where she was at, but she's back here living now. But we're thrilled to death to have her back as a regular cast members of Miss Sheila and Friends. So ladies and gentlemen, if you will, you've already welcomed her and Max, but if you will welcome the lady herself, the lady of comedy that we're thrilled to death to have back, my cohort in crime and my buddy for everything, if you will, Mr. Criss Cross.
Just for a minute. I'm not as lonely as I might appear, but you've got a friendly smile, so we can sit and talk a while, but don't go getting well, maybe just one little glass of beer, and the dance just might be fun, but I can only stay for one, so don't go getting any wrong ideas. Well, here we are. Yes, that's my house. There on the corner. No, you can't come up. Let's say goodnight right here. Well, maybe just a minute or so, but then you really go. So don't go getting any wrong idea. No, don't
incomparable Mr. Criss Cross. We're mighty proud to have you back, girl. Mighty proud to have her back. Yes. Put on something simple. Now, if you will, let's get, thank you, darling. I'll loan it to you anytime you'd like to wear it to church. It's a good church dress. Yes, it's a good church dress. Go to Calvary Assembly. I would like to bring another dear friend of mine that's with us this evening in visiting. You all have already greeted her and she spoke to you, but I wanted to come and introduce her one time at least. A dear friend who's been on the road and traveling. She just comes here directly. Last night she came to rehearsal off the plane. She got off the plane and came straight here where the bag's in the car. God love her, so she could make rehearsal. If you will, she came from, I think, Boston last night. Bless her heart, but she's going to be back here. I don't know if she told you earlier, but she will be back with the regular cast starting New Year's. Yes, she's going to be back here at the Parliament House, back home again for good. But she'll start after New Year's. But she's leaving us in a little while and going on another tour so she can finish it out of the year. But we're mighty pleased to have her, and I've always loved the girl ever since I met her the first time when she came to Orlando. So ladies and gentlemen, if you will, let's give her a Miss G. Welcome, if you will, back to the stage, Miss Carmela Marcela Garcia!
Thank you, G. Your mind is made up, you won't even try. You didn't even cry this time. You said that we could never see eye to eye, and one of us just must be blind. We had our differences, we're still the same. See what we want to see. But if you take a second look and maybe things wouldn't seem the same if you could see what you mean to me. Put yourself in my shoes, walk a mile for me. I'll put myself in your shoes, maybe then we'll see. And if you put yourself in my shoes, Now I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to come in. Run back to me. So that being said, a little G-Man little. Just go ahead and go over that other one, baby. Thank you so much. Hank Williams was definitely a stone in the beginning of country music, and he didn't live too awfully long, but his memory lives on with almost everyone in Nashville, Tennessee, in the CMA and the Country Music Awards. And so I want to give you this number made famous by Mr. Hank Williams. If you would, David, go ahead.
And I know spots right over the hill. There's soda pop and the dancing is free. If you wanna have fun, come along with me. Say hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me?
Please give it up for the people who worked so hard on our first show tonight. Starting out with Miss Dianne London. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Matt Smith. Give it up for Lisa Luft. Ladies and gentlemen, Vizcaya and Charlie Pride. How about Sheila Halston? All right now, and Mr. Bob Halston. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Criss Cross. Mr. Tony B. Geraldine Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, lady of the evening, Miss G.
How's about keeping steady company? I'm gonna throw that date book over the fence. Buy me a new one for 5 or 2 cents. Keep her till she's covered with age. Gonna write your name down on every page. Say hey, hey, good looking. What you got cooking? Say how's about cooking something up with me?
Thank you so very much. We'll see you at 11 o'clock. Is that right time?
Woo! Carmela, take a bow, girl. Take a bow. Carmela, Marcela, Garcia. Oh, that's wonderful. It's so good to have these people back with us. They are just so wonderful to entertain, and it's so relaxing when we have them, because we know they're going to take over and do what's supposed to be done. It's no problem. It's always fun to have her and Chris and all these good people to come back and be with us. We have a few things we will celebrate here this evening. So Teddy, bring your prize on in here, if you will, please. Yes, we got a good surprise over here on the corner. And we have a few people that are celebrating birthdays tonight that we want to celebrate with. Yes. Oh my Lord, look what he has put together. Everybody say ooh ah. Ooh ah. That was a chance for you to fart, Teddy. I thought so. Oh, it's beautiful. You gonna light it? But you're gonna let me talk first, right? I figured we've given him a crust on his cakes for the last 2 or 3 times. I've talked and recooked them. We have a few birthdays. We We've got one young man that's back here in the back that is celebrating birthday this month, and bless his heart, he comes every month and helps us back here. He's a dear friend of Geraldine's, and we have always had this young man work himself to death back here by pulling curtains and helping us pull zippers and everything else that needed to be pulled, and he's handled it for us. John, come here if you will, darling. He is celebrating a birthday this month. Come on out here with a big lady. Give him a clap if you will. We're mighty proud to have John. You just out here with me now. I'll be by myself, okay? We have another dear friend of Todd. Is he up there on that second level? Did he get here?
No.
No? Well, the little crook, Colorati. Yes, yes. And Dennis from over at the Full Moon is celebrating birthday this month. So when y'all see Dennis over there, he served us cocktails this evening when we were over there partying and carrying on for the happy hour. Had a wonderful time. So Dennis is celebrating birthday this month. And Miss Vicky, bartender in the Parliament House here, she's also celebrating my birthday this month. Yes. And Jim, where is Jim at? I told me Jim was here. I don't know who Jim is, but they told me Jim was here and he was celebrating birthday. Well, Jim got up and went to pee. He went to the restroom. Okay, and we have the lady that's coming to be with us in the second show that's working at La Cage. She and her lover, Lee Shannon, and her lover Joey are celebrating their 6th year this month. So they'll be here in time for the second show. Yes, yes. 6 years together. I mean, it's all I can do to get one stay overnight. But you know something, Teddy? Light those. John's going to have a hell of a good time blowing all those candles out. I just love. You get a big cake all by yourself. I love it. All these people told me, Geraldine says you're a good blower. But that's wonderful. Well, isn't this neat? You get a whole big cake to yourself. Hot damn. We are going to serve, Teddy is going to serve this cake at intermission, so everybody get your mouth ready for some sweets so we can all go into a glucose coma. But I think he's baked enough cake there for half Orange County. So y'all get ready. You got a lot of blowing to do, girl. That's all right. I'm sure you can handle it, honey. Let's walk up here to the front. Come on. I'm a little drunk. That's the reason you can help her hold me up. Hush. Oh, I love it. It's wonderful. Is anybody else in the room celebrating a birthday? Anybody want to celebrate anything? What are you celebrating? Life? Well, that's good. We like that. Look at the camera now. Big smile, pretty. Right down there at the floor. See? Just grin like Muley and Briars, you know. Did you get it? That's good. Where are you putting it? In the Sentinel? That's all right. Well, I guess he just lit them on the front, so that's good. You don't have to go blow forever. Go from the top to the bottom. No. You got to go from the top to the bottom, I guess. Or you want to go from the bottom to the top. You make your choice. It doesn't really make a hand, does it? Well, you have to top down there. What, darling? Somebody said something. Okay. But let's do the song while they're burning a little bit, David. Have you got it there handy, darling?
It's your birthday and you're special to me. So I brought some walks from the outer walls through. They hung and swung and sing just for you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. That's a long song.
That's wonderful. You're going to give him your frog? Uh-oh, you're going to get a frog. Get over there and get a presentation. Oh, he's lovely. Look at his little legs. Oh, how sweet. Geraldine's done squirted out a frog. Not declared. Oh, well. This does wind up this show. As I told you, it's a relaxed show tonight. We've had a wonderful time putting this together. I hope you all had a good time now. We're going to take a little break. About 20-25 minutes, as long as we can whiz and do all that stuff that we have to do. It takes that long to get it reorganized. So you all do the same. Go into the disco and have a cocktail and come back. Let those people know that there are some people in the complex. But do come back, because if you don't, we're going to be a hell of a mess. We have Miss Lee Shannon coming from La Cage. Yes, she's coming from La Cage. She had to do their show out there and she'll come right on. So she should be here any time now, because their show started at 9 and it's about an hour and 10 minutes long. So she should be here any minute. But she's coming from La Cage to do her Patsy Cline, which she is doing out there now, and her Dolly Parton. So we'll be real anxious to see those and see that. So plan to be back with us. Miss Carmela is going to do some more goodies, and Mr. Criss Cross, and all of us are going to have a wonderful time. So get up, do what you need to do, have some cake, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all so much for being here. I have a great announcement to make at the beginning of the next show.
They say the snow can blind you to the world you left behind.
Tired of eating the same old lunches? Now, by popular demand, learn from a culinary master, winner of the coveted Wooden Spoon Award. In Cooking with Granny, you'll learn 50 ways to cook a possum.
I'm having seconds.
And for a limited time, you can learn the secret ingredient of hillbilly stew. Don't miss out on this special offer. Your television is standing by now. Cooking with Granny. Get it at $11.59.
1 hour of the Beverly Hillbillies. Today.
There's questions we're always hearing, everywhere we go. Like, how do I cut a record or get on a country show? Well, it takes more than just ambition and 3 chords on an old guitar. There's a few more things you ought to learn to be a country star. You gotta learn to sing like Wet, or big like Jerry Reed. You're like Gene Shepherd, write songs like Tom T. Put a cry in your voice like Haggard. Learn Spanish like Johnny R. Whisper like Bill Anderson.
said, did you get many fine birthday presents? And he said, yes, and I got an awful silly one. I said, what's that? He said, some darn fool give me a pair of monogram pajamas. And I said, well, lots of folks wear monogram pajamas. He said, not me. If a fella don't know who he is by the time he gets ready to go to bed, forget it. I went out to Hollywood, and I went out with, we had made it up to 3 girls that had the dates with other fellas, and me, I had dates and stuff. And we was going to go out, and we was going to tell one another the next morning how many times we got kissed the night before, by how many times we said the word morning when we said good morning, you know. And then nobody knew what we was talking about. It was just a secret betwixt us girls. Oh, it was so romantic. So the next morning, the first girl come in, she said, good morning this morning. She got kissed twice, see. And the second girl come in, she said, good morning this morning, pretty morning this morning. And the third girl, oh, she come in there and she said, good morning this morning, pretty morning this morning, pretty morning in the morning. It says this morning will be a pretty morning in the morning. And then I come in, you know what I said? Howdy!
Well, howdy! Oh, you did good. Let's do that one more time. Howdy! Ah, damn, it's so good to see you here, all of y'all back here this time for the second round. Good to have y'all here. Yes, did everybody get a cocktail? I did. I had to wet my whistle, you understand. It's a little bit dry. Yeah, yes, by all means, by all means. I told y'all when we came back I was going to make a very important announcement. Important. We have a drum roll anywhere? Is there such a thing as that? Do we have a drum roll? Good. Boom! Yes!
Still on part of the
Another train. For our next month's show, for Christmas. Yes, that's Christmas, and it's going to be on the 18th. Christmas, you understand? Christmas. Now, y'all mark it down in the bathroom, anywhere. Remember, and spread the word. Christmas show on the 18th of December. And opening the show, which I'm just thrilled to death and excited because I had tried the year before but could not work it out, we are going to have the Orlando Gay Chorus to perform with Miss Gia to open our Christmas show. So you've got to plan to be here. It's going to be a wonderful evening, and our theme of our show is Miss Gia and Friends visit Radio City Music Hall, and we're going to do all the Christmas show, all the Christmas stars. Everybody's going to be a star in the show that evening and do a character and do Christmas music with it. So it should be a fun evening. So plan to be with us. The Orlando Gay Chorus is going to open the show that evening. So plan to be here. Bring to the stage view of my dear friend, who I'm tickled to death to have back with us in our cast, Mr. Criss Cross. this time? Yes, it's double duty. Now, another dear friend. This is a friend night. We've had so good time. I hope y'all have had as good a time as we've had, or I've had. I've had a wonderful time tonight. I can't get the clothes on. I can remember putting it on. Is it on back there? Yes. Good. I don't want to show my ass. Let's bring Thank you. Let's bring to the stage. I know this is about. Is she there?
Yeah.
Where is she? Okay. Let's bring to the stage, if you will, the lady, a dear friend of mine. What the hell? The lady herself, direct from an evening at the college, if you will. Let's bring to the stage. Let's bring to the stage, if you will, direct from an evening at La Cage, the one, the only, Miss Patsy Cline.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy
All right. It's my pleasure at this time, ladies. Hi, everybody. For those of you who don't remember the ancient history, my name is Criss Cross. And I'm the senior citizen sex symbol, which isn't easy to do.
Yeah, baby.
But I love young people, and I'm glad that most of the people here tonight are young, because there's nothing an old man can do for me but bring me a message from a young one. But I do want to be one of the many to welcome you all, and I'm very glad to be back here in Orlando again. I don't care where you go in the United States, the shows here in Orlando are always the best I've ever seen and the best I've ever been at. And speaking of the best, ladies and gentlemen, it brings me to the person I'm supposed to introduce to you tonight. As you know, the Dixie Awards were held here last July. I was here for that. And the Living Legend Award has been named after me. It's now the Criss Cross Living Legend Award, which I truly am proud of. And the first recipient of that award was our next entertainer. And she proves that you can have talent, you can have beauty, you can have grace, you can do comedy, you can do live, you can do anything you want to do. And it doesn't mean that you have to be old to be a legend in your own time. It means you have to be extremely talented, and this performer is. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, welcome to the stage, the beautiful, and begowned. She bought a new gown, ladies and gentlemen. I love the new gown. You're going to love it for this number, and she's just breathtaking. So let's bring to the stage, if you will, ladies and gentlemen, the talents of our own Carmela, Marcela, Garcia. Let's hit off with Carmela.
I tell them we love each other.
There's really nothing to it. It's easy. We love each other so, and we always will. I know
We found it long ago,
and now we're sure that it's the kind to last forever. They ask me, can we make it? And I tell them, we love each other.
if there's trouble, can we take it? And I tell them we love each other.
Than we ever have before.
They should know when they ask us how we do it. We just tell them we love each other so. We love each other. We love each other more
Than we ever have before.
They should know when they ask us how we do it. We just tell them we love each other so.
I'm sorry I said the things I did. It was a silly fight. I was wrong, you were right. What I really mean to say is, you can eat crackers in my bed anytime, baby. You can kick off all the covers in the middle of the night. You can sleep with the window open wide. Anything as long as you're by my side. You can eat crackers in my bed anytime. I should be happy. No dishes to wash now of my own. No clothes to pick up. A double bed to myself now that you're gone. Oh, but it's lonely. I'm sorry I ever let you go. It's a matter of fact, I got to have you back. I just want you to know you can eat crackers in my bed anytime, baby. You can kick off all the colors in the middle of the night. You can sleep with the window open
straight. And Waylon's staying home and loving Jesse more these days. And nobody wants to get drunk and get loud. And all my rowdy friends have settled down.
food or rent, to say the least, we were hard pressed. And Mama spent every last penny we had to buy me a dancing dress. Well, Mama washed and combed me, girl, my hair, and she made my eyes live. Then I stepped into a satin dancing dress and I stood on the side, leaned up to my heel. It was red velvet trimming and it fit me good. Standing back from the looking glass next to the woman where I had from here and stood. She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down." She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down." Mama got a little bit of perfume on the neck, then she kissed my cheek. And then I saw the tears welling up in her troubled eyes as she started to speak. She looked at a pitiful shack and then she looked at me and took a ragged breath. She said, "Your paws runned off and I'm real sick and the baby's gonna starve to death." She handed me a heart-shaped locket that said, "To thine own self be true." And I shivered as I watched her roach crawl across the toe of my Irish shoe. It sounded like somebody else who was talking, asking, "Mama, what do I do?" She said, "Just be nice to the gentleman, fancy, they'll be nice to you." She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down." Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Forgive me for what I do, but if you don't have what it's up to you, don't let me down. Now your mama's gonna put you uptown. That was the last time I saw my mama when I left that rickety shack. The welfare people came and took the baby, mama died and I ain't been back. But the wheels of fate started to turn and for me there was no way out. Wasn't very long till I knew exactly what my mama been talking about. I knew what I had to do and I made myself this song about. I was gonna be a lady someday, though I didn't know when or how. But I couldn't see spend the rest of my life with my head hung down in shame. You know I might have been born just plain white trash, but fancy wasn't my name. She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down." She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down." Well, long after all the Neverland man into a meeting off the streets. 1 week later I was born to see the fire till sweet. John McKee, the congressman, and the legend on the aristocrat. And then I got me a Georgia mansion and never get a New York townhouse right away. Now in this world there's a lot of self-righteous hypocrites that call me bad and criticize mama for turning me out, no matter how good we had. But throw
keep him to myself. Sweet nothing. Sweet nothing. We walk along hand in hand. Sweet nothing. Yeah, we both understand. Sweet nothing. Sitting in bed for trying to read my book. My baby, give me that special look. Sweet nothing. Sweet nothing. That's enough for tonight. Sweet nothing. Sweet nothing. Sweet nothing. Sweet nothing. Sweet nothing. Here comes my baby, breaking my heart behind. He's driving me crazy. Says love is blind. He's got a wonder red eye and a traveling mind. Big ideas and I leave behind. Out with a different woman every night, but I remember when he was mine. Why'd you come in here looking like that in your high heel boots and your velvet old jeans? All decked out like a cowboy queen. Waltzing right in here looking like that. Why'd you come in here looking like that? When you could stop traffic in a gunny sack. Why you always giving me a heart attack? When you waltz right in here looking like that. I just can't stand it to see him on the town. He's not so dancing with every girl around. I'm a soul-dirty woman, he's a hard-headed man, and he's gonna make me feel just as bad as he can. He's got his own beach, he's a half of my wife, and now he's dancing on this heart of mine. Oh, why'd you come in here looking like that? In your high-heel boots and your velvet old jeans, all decked out like a cowboy queen. Why'd you come in here looking like that? Why'd you come in here looking like that? In your cowboy boots and your painted on jeans, all decked out like a cowboy's dream. Why'd you come in here looking like that? Why'd you come in here looking like that? When you could stop traffic in a gunny sack. Why you always giving me a heart attack? When you waltz right in here looking like that. Why'd you come in here looking like that? Why'd you come in here looking like that?
Now we will please make welcome to Vizcaya University at large, Carmela, Marcela, Gargantua.
Come on, girl.
Somewhere there should be for